But the thing is, those wake-up calls are telling you, you need to slow down. You need to really go to basics and see what is really matter here. And I love to work, and probably you love to work, but that relationship of hate, love of work, sometimes is too much. Sometimes we need to slow down. Are you waiting for your wake-up call? Well, I talk about the SALT productivity method, and this is very simple. We need to focus in 4 steps: simplify, organize and optimize, understand, and leverage. Simplify is put yourself first, as I mentioned before. Know your why, know your purpose. Because when you have that clear where you want to go, you can set a better plan. You can make better decisions. And you can see if the plan is not going exactly what you thought that it was going to be, you can make changes. You can be flexible. But because you know where you're going, you can do that. And the 4D, this is a productivity tool that many people use, and probably you as well, is the do, delay, delegate, and dump. Do what you and nobody else can do for you, and is your zone of genius, your passion, your motivation, the thing that you are, yes, this is me, and I can do this, and nobody else can do this. Delay the things that can wait a little bit longer, but you have to do it as well. And this is the big one, and the one that sometimes we don't want to do it, because delegation is like, maybe people are going to think that I'm not good enough. But delegation is the key of everything. If you are not good enough, or if you are don't bring you passion, outsource the things. There are always someone that is going to do the work faster and cheaper. Because if you do it yourself, you are going to waste like 3 or 4 hours doing something that someone else can do in half an hour. So that 4 hours, you monetize it, and it's going to be more expensive for you. Of course, sometimes you need to do the things because you were hired for that. But that doesn't mean that you can delegate all the things. And you can delegate at home as well. We as moms sometimes forget that. And we feel that we have to do it because we do it faster and quicker. And our children don't learn. So we can start to delegate to them some task. And then you can spend that time, free time, together. Optimize, organize, is after you did all the first part, you now can make priorities. You can also identify all the distractions and focus. And this is another thing that we as women tend to forget. When we are working, focus in work. And not, I have to go to the shopping. I have to do the shopping. I have to do the project for school. I have to bake cupcakes. Because your mind is not where it's supposed to be, you're wasting time. It is scientifically proven that regain the focus, it can take sometimes in between half an hour to 2 hours. Depending on the work that you're doing. So when you work, focus in work. When you're with your kids, focus in them. And a tip is having a notepad, because the brain is like 1,000 thoughts per mile. And sometimes something came to you and it disrupts you. So if you write it and leave it and refocus, it's much better. And then you can go to the notebook and say, this is not really important, and you can scroll it. Or, oh, I need to do that, and you can program and plan it. And the last one is multitask efficiently. I am not a believer of multitasking work, for example, but you can multitask certain things that doesn't clash. So for example, if you go for a walk, you can listen a podcast. Those things doesn't interfere. But if you're working and you're trying to do other things, you will see that you are not doing all the things right.